Hello everybody and welcome to my Vampire Counts playthrough, guys, which I've decided to call Tomb Kings in my last 4 cuts, so I've got it right this time, guys. So, we are currently about to start sieging Castle Templehof to finish off the Templehof brood again, having taken Fort Oberstyr. Now, we do have a little bit of renaming to do, so Mr. Andreas von Karfselbruck here is going to be... Oh, hang on, I need to move this. I've got some name requests here. This guy is a ghoul lord, so... Crane's Crushing Crypt. I will do Crushing Crypt as the last name. So it's taken me a session to look at these names, guys. That is very simple reason that the second episode was recorded before that. Now, we will have a vampire come out for you, Radus, shortly, but obviously I had a ghoul lord who needed renaming, so while he asked after you, we will name your character when we get that vampire lord, because you specifically asked for a vampire lord. I hope a ghoul king is okay for you, Kelber. Okay, anyway, let's see. We have a vampire here. I don't think that's the type of vampire you meant, though. Right, she can go join that army. She is obviously a death. Now, something I didn't know, which somebody pointed out, guys, you've got this lovely, lovely thing. So we can see all of the spells here. So a direct damage spell there. Strong damage converts strong versus multiple. Vortex spell here. Randomized moving area, good against armor, strong versus multiple units. So we can see all of the abilities here, which is quite nice. Oh, spellcaster specific spells as well. I hadn't realised that. Not sure who they're specific to, but obviously somebody in my faction. Awaken the Grave. Anyway, let's jump back into this. I could sit there looking at those spells all day, guys. At some point, I might just do a standalone episode going through them going, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Because I really could spend an entire episode saying that. I can't remember who told me that. Somebody in my comments. I'm sorry. I've been so busy recently. They mentioned that a while back to me, that they had them there. If you've been watching my other playthroughs, you'll have seen me bring that up a few times now. But it is such a useful thing, which I can't believe I never knew was there. Don't you declare war on you. Don't declare war on me. Ooh. Yes, actually, you can have a non-aggression pact. For now, because we will spread our vampiric corruption into your lands. And you will have vampire rebellions, and then we will join them. And, as I mentioned, we want to go to war with the Dowie relatively early on to get their gold mines, guys. Certainly up here, we want to go with Kradrin and up here and push through the mountains to get access to the extra gold mines, because lots of gold mines will be very useful. Do you think they want a peace treaty, guys? It's not happening. Oh, now that's interesting. And they are not necessarily unhappy with me, so I'm not too upset if they start taking Zuffabar and Oakenhammer. For the time being, I can keep them on my edge. Nice, we've gained a chapter objective there. What is our actual victory conditions for these guys? Destroy the Empire and control any 8 of the following settlements. The long victories control any 17 of a huge amount of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to control any 17 of those 17 settlements. But that includes Lothan and Hexalotl and Nagorond. So we may not go for that. Obviously, we need to make sure Chaos aren't there. We're certainly going for this one, and then we'll have some fun, guys. I don't plan on, while, yes, some of my campaigns, like Tretch, I'm conquering the world. I'm not going to do that in every campaign, guys, because that big end thing, it turns into a bit of a grind occasionally, which I'm not so keen on. Anyway, let's go and sit over here. Let's start sieging here and building up lots of siege equipment. not planning on actually pushing in anytime too soon. We need some big battles so we can raise lots of extra troops. Because where you have really big battles, guys, you actually get where you get like the battlegrounds you see on the ground, guys. You get access to extra things you can raise. Like here, I know there've been a few battles around here. So actually, through Raise Dead, I can get myself some Black Knights, which is really nice. Couple of units of Crypt Ghouls. That'll do for now. What else do we want in this? I'm assuming we're going to get buffs to ghouls, so we'll pop another unit of ghouls in here. Another Black Knight. Let's have a look. These do still add a nice buff. Regenerates, obviously, because it's all my things have regeneration, I think. Oh no. No, they don't. That is just itself, though. We're going to grab a corpse cart because they're nice buffs to sit behind. Grab a couple more fell bats as well into this one. I think we're just going to go for extra crypt ghouls to finish this one up. Because we've got a little bit of cav, we've got some buffers, we've got a nice straight line there. In fact, what I could do with, I'm going to merge you two and get ourselves some extra skeletal spears. Just to watch our flanks from any other cav. Where do we want to level up first? Let's level up Templehof first, because I want to get a wall there. Now this is always interesting building armies with these guys, because they don't have ranged. So it's completely opposite of my current Nagaraif Aleph Alar campaign, where everything is ranged. This is nothing is ranged. And I don't know. I'm not. I like Aleph Alar's ranged, where you've got that sort of ranged, and the Wood Elf ranged, where you can when you get War Dancers, where you can move and shoot. I think that is rather powerful. But that said, I'm not a huge ranged general, so I'm more than happy for not having a huge amount of ranged. And you need to keep an eye on them, because they've obviously built up a little bit, and I don't know what my garrison's like here. So I may need to move up to deal with them. So we've got the extra growth. Let's just have a look. Yeah, extra Vampiric Corruption faction-wide. In adjacent provinces or provinces, that is huge. Let's get the income and growth to start with, folks. Income and growth are very important. I can't move this turn. What's my garrison like here? I know I've messed up my recruitment a bit, but I need to move him up there just in case they hit us. Right. Some of them, and two of them. That'll do. I'm happy to keep sieging here for the moment. I'm in no rush to attack here because this is a nasty garrison. I do want to get some. Oh, can I recruit Graveguard? No, I need an ancient armory first. I want to be able to recruit Graveguard. What did I stop recruiting? One of these guys. So I want to get that ancient armory. Unfortunately, I need to level up one first. What's this one do? I don't need that here. Allows Black Knights and provides garrison and lowers enemy movement ranges and stuff. Oh! Oh no, that's not instead of walls, because this place gets its own things. I was getting confused there. It's like, I don't get walls. We're going to go for growth. A bit more extra growth here. Lots and lots and lots of growth is always useful early on. It's sometimes, yes, you do want to build armies, but being able to push out that growth is always beneficial. So for the time being, I actually want to try and keep all of the human settlements around me relatively on side. We'll let the Von Carstein brood down there, Von Carsteins, deal with them, while we focus on the dwarfs. I'm going to build up, and then we are going to go and hit Caracharajan up here, the Slayer King and the Slayer Hold. We're going to burn through them, and then we're going to push north to get the gold mine. And give us a nice bastion up here against Chaos when they do come. But no, there is a gold mine back here somewhere. There's certainly a Gomril mine, but that's with these guys. I don't want to go get to war with them to start with unless I absolutely have to. No, one of these up here is definitely a gold mine, which is something I want early. Right, let's have a look. So they've run away again. We're still happily sieging here. Here is doing fine. Ooh, actually I want to stop recruiting because we are burning through our income. So let's move you down here. And let's level there up. So we don't want to burn off all our income early. Too early anyway. Now we are going to... What I might do is merge those armies into one and re-justify it a little bit. I do want to get a second Vampire Lord out at some point, so we've got Aradus's named Lord before I forget about him, because obviously I can't rename my Legendary Lord. I do have to say, with how many Legendary Lords we get in this, guys, your named Lords may not come out in it. So what I might do is I might recruit a Vampire, just a straight Vampire, Radus, and name him that thing. So it might not be a general in this campaign, simply because of how it's going to work. It could be very hard for us. Let's have a look at what I can recruit. Nobody at the moment. We can probably win this, but is it worth it yet? We have 4 towers. First thing first, before we do anything. Get rid of those zombies. They are useless. Have a lot of lords in here. Ooh, yeah, we want to get that Curse of Undeath, because that's huge. Resurrects dead combatants and heals up people. Does she get that? What does she get? She gets life leeching. I'm not as much of a fan of these guys. That said, I can turn her into a melee beast as well. Do vampires heal as they attack? And I can get her on Hell Seed. The hunger. So replenish hit points off combatants, which is huge. Attack. Let's do this. I might regret this. We'll burn off... I say that, I don't mind if I burn off some of my army here, actually, guys. That's not the end of the world, so... you know, losing some of my army is not bad, because we can replace them with better things. Certainly once I can get Graveguard out, they are really nice, solid infantry, actually. I'll have to compare them with Crypt Ghouls, but Graveguard are good, solid, high-tier infantry compared to everything else. I think the Crypt Ghouls are probably faster, more shock infantry. They're monstrous infantry, I believe. Do they count? No, they're not. They're just damage dealers. So, we want to start on the same side as these guys so we can all use the same thing. This is going to be a brutal battle, guys. You guys can all go hit the gate. Is he on a steed yet? No, none of these guys are on steeds. No, we've got plenty of reserves there. As I said, we've got a fair few casters here. We've got a couple of heals, life leech, and another life leech, which is good direct damage versus single. Let's hit there. You guys can do your job and go whack that gate. Everybody else can just march up here. You guys can all go in and hit the gate as well. As a second little grouping of heroes. Then you guys can all go up here. Hit that. You guys can all go hit the gate too. You guys can walk up and back them. No, I'm not going to hit them at the gate first. We're just going to spread them across. 2 over here. 2 over here. You can join the gate group. Now we do have a area-wide, map-wide debuff going on as well. Or is it map-wide buff? Ooh, what do we get from this? That's not bad. May as well hit that. Improve our power reserves. We're not using it at the moment. You hit that to support. You hit that to support. Oh, why did that not move? You can get on that one, you can get on that one, you can get on that one. You can just go up the wall there. You guys can go up the walls around there. You guys can hit the walls there. How is that gate going? We're actually doing really well up on these walls. We're cutting through them quite easily up here. We are fairly penned in there. Straight. Ooh, wrong units. Where are you? You're meant to be hitting here. Never mind. You guys can charge. Monstrous unit or a lord in here? Yes, there's their lord. Let's oh, wrong unit. Right, let's pause while we get these spells off. Oh, their lord isn't a lord. That's why I'm confused. Magic. We can't reach any of them. Let's back up on the walls a bit. Oh wow, my FPS is beginning to suffer a little bit here. So flood those walls. We're doing quite well here. My lords are battering them here. Even if my FPS is suffering something chronic, as you can probably see here, guys. I don't get why. This isn't that large a battle, actually. It's possibly the heat in my room making my PC work at a bit of a slow rate, to be fair. Oh yeah, we've got this. I forgot about this. Let's rip through that unit there. We didn't do much to them. Let's pop a heal on these guys. And a heal on these guys. Okay, we are clearing this chunk of wall quite nicely. We are battering through them up here, that's for sure. They're going to start falling apart soon, as are these guys. As soon as they're down, we'll get in around the backs of these and their morale will vanish. And they'll crumble very quickly. So this isn't actually going to last long. These are probably their best units, the Darageists here. And they're not using them yet. Which is silly. If they'd thrown them at the walls, we'd have potentially had more trouble. Let's heal up those crypt ghouls. Ooh, this frame rate is hurting me at the moment, guys. Let's get those hounds out. No, I may as well keep them in. They're falling apart. They're not going to last by pulling them out. We'll throw a heal on them. Yeah, they're doing reasonably. This is the issue, is my damage dealers don't last particularly well. They are falling. Let's move on to that last unit. You guys can all fold over here now, because that unit's gone. Right, they're all going, so let's ignore them and charge down and around. Smash into the back of these guys here. Ooh, he can heal himself. He's taking some damage. He's not really a melee lord, and I'm kind of throwing him to melee there, so let's pull him back a bit. Let's pull him out this way. He's all on his own there. I don't want to lose him, actually. Come on, get out. He's healing up nicely. How is Manfred doing here? Silly question. Manfred is, of course, doing nicely. Flat that through them. We're going to lose those hounds. I'm really not... I misfired and nearly hit my own lord there, didn't I? Come on, keep smashing in. We're cracking that side now. That unit, that Graveguard, and that's what Graveguard do. They are holding so well. Some of you guys can actually come down here. It's not going to make a huge difference having you up there. And smash into a side of them to make sure they break.
Necromancer.
Come on, they are falling apart now. They must be. Not quite yet, actually. They are poisoned though, which is good. The last units are breaking down here. I think we got this, guys. Ooh, we're a little low on magic, actually. I'm going to lose a unit of ghouls there, which isn't so good. Yeah, let's charge forwards here. We have to deal with those guys as we deal with them. Let's double time as we do this. Oh, no. Yeah, they are breaking now. There we go. Now they're coming in. Oh, you can pull back. I don't want you too far forwards on your own. Too late. Now hit them. Let's pop a heal on them. They're not going to last long against this mass charge. I'm sorry about the frame rate, guys. This is unusually bad. One of the things I am going to be doing as soon as I can is upgrading my graphics card, which is the only really bad thing here. And that's the battle, guys. So a nice solid victory, despite what it said. I probably could have done that with just the one army, but it would have been harder. We've lost one unit of crypt ghouls there, and our unit of hounds, which I'm not so fussed by the hounds now. I've got proper cavalry. No, a nice solid victory there, guys. Though we did take losses. But it's understandable. Wow, that unit of Graveguard. That's the one which stood and didn't break, guys. You can see they massacred us. Just did some of their crypt ghouls. So they are very solid units when they hold. That is the thing about undead units, is they don't break particularly easily, guys. They will hold and hold and hold. And that is one of their best things. And especially later on, if you can get some of the better versions of corpse carts into the back of them. Ooh. Let's just occupy there. We weren't going to gain enough by doing anything. Definitely wanted that. I'm not going to go down there to start with. I want stuff up here. We've got the hunger. See, all of these are good. Is that a range spell? Effective range 40 meters. That is an area spell, area buff. It's magic missiles. Wind of Death is meant to be very good. So that's a buff for everybody in range. That's really nice. I'm going to buff up his melee damage to start with. And at some point we're also going to want to buff his army damage. What are we going to give you? We'll give you Spirit Leech to start with. And no, I'm just going to buff you up as... I want to get the hunger, but I'm going to just buff you up as a straight melee lord. Right, I'm going to strip out this army just to get our income back up because I'm burning through it. And you can just go wait over there. Okay. I want to build up a little bit. I want to get that gold mine really producing. We do want to expand, but expansion is going to be tricky. I would like to vassalize the von Carsteins, which we might well get a chance to do, guys. Simply because they are going to be pushing against the Empire, and at some point the Empire is liable to hit back at them. I want to try and stay friends with the humans for now, and that is the key thing, guys. For now. Once we've pushed them, you know, we've pushed into the Dowie lands enough and got ourselves some extra gold mines, I will happily batter the humans. But ooh. So, Nagash has been gone from the world for centuries. His legacy persists. Now a humble warlock approaches, wishing to sell an artifact that contains the great necromancer spirit. Ooh. And pay the mortal, because it's going to up vampiric corruption everywhere else. For 3 turns, which is quite nice. Ooh, quest issued. Amass 10,000. Reward, you pay the necromancer 5,000. That doesn't seem like a great quest.
Thou may speak for now. Lord of the dead. I'm Vlad von Carstein.
Anad,
Greetings. Let us speak quickly, for I wish to fight. Very well.
Yeah. I will take your trade, and I will promise I will only use it against you slightly.
So, greetings on behalf of the Empire. I don't agree. No,
Moderate.
sir.
Oh, I meant to add something else.
I don't agree.
I'm going to throw it at them because and give them some cash because I want to keep them on side.
I'll ignore that. Yes?
I'm more impressed that I'm actually keeping the Humies even vaguely friendly. How long until we can level this guy up? I need 2 for that. We've got 1, so soon. So I'm just going to save my income for now. You two are going to swap around. You're going to head up here. Ooh, that's what you should have done. We did have a good battle here. No, nothing amazing. Okay. So we are going to be spreading corruption into our surrounding territories, but compared to other things, not necessarily the best. So it is going up there. Oh, wow. 0% to 75% by osmosis. I don't know quite how to read that. I don't know how long that means it will get to 75%. It's the number underneath how many turns. But they're also losing Untainted. Ooh, the orcs are doing well up there.
My king, I am pleased.
No. I'm not breaking my non-aggression pact with the humans. With the Empire. Eventually, yes. Now, for now, no. For now, I want to keep them on side. Because I'm going to have a vicious war with Dowie at some point soon. And that is going to be a nasty war, guys. I need to save up for another term to up that. Let's grab the hunger. Getting him on a Terrorgeist will be nice and fun. That is a flying mount, isn't it? I can't tell. What level do I get that? 20. Nope, not touching that. Because I want to up my main settlement, because that will give me access to the high level gold mine and high level buildings and more troops. And better troops, and then we can go and hit Karak Kadrin and burn our way through the Slayer King's lands.
Does France not dare to come before me yet?
You goit. So we've been change of plan here, guys. We are going to go and capture Essen very soon because we have a different focus now because they went and attacked us. Wow, how have they got a full stack now? They went and found a battlefield to play with. Or did they go and find a settlement to play with?
What? Who dares disturb? Do not mistake me for
Destruction. Bring war.
Nice, easy auto for us there.
Obliterate.
There we go.
I refuse. What is your will? Second soul.
You can double time into there just to buff up their defences. I can't afford to do either of those at the moment, but I don't think they can reach us next turn. But just in case. We've got a fairly decent garrison there, and they are definitely weakened.
Thine right is mine.
Up her melee attack. Let's grab the Curse of Undeath for you, which I believe do we already get? Yes. So I may want to pull him out and put him into this army anyway, guys. They really shouldn't have gone to war with me. That was a really stupid idea. Not sure I want to push further than Essen, but for now, Essen will do. Ideally, what I want to do is just force a peace treaty with him again, and then use Essen to spread as a corruption spreading region. Oh, that's right. Run away, Mr. Claude Bugelhoff. Oh yes, because they actually went to war with Ostermark, who were my allies, weren't they? Oh. How is he here? And they are trapped nicely in the middle, guys. Stirland has been destroyed.
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
We cannot.
Who calls? A minion of von Karstein dares to...
Oh, did they batter my friends?
My bloodline calls.
I don't like him being here.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Oh, that's an auto. Dominate the captives. Ooh, and we've got a recruitment ground here. Nothing great. Please be the end of them. And we've unlocked a regiment of renown. We'll go look at them in a second. We can start double timing it back towards Eschen, so I don't want it to break up. Right. Ooh. We do want to get that Barb Nightmare, then the Hellsteed, then the Zombie Dragon. Oh, we've got multiple to use. Let's up his armor. We're going straight down the damage tree with you, as we said. You will be split out long run, but for now, we're just going to use you to learn what all these spells do. And we will be ending this one here, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments down in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi, guys. Radus, you will get a general when I recruit another fresh vampire. If I forget, just shout at me until I remember. Otherwise, guys, there's a link to my Discord in the description and the comments. And there's also links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.